traders from around the world, it's your boy Jeremy Alexander Newsome with reallifetrading.com. Hope you're doing simply, splendidly, spectacularly sensational. We got the SPY here on the board. Now the market is still open at this exact moment in time, and as the last few days have been, it looks like we're getting some late afternoon sell-off. I'm not going to be trading it personally, but here's the 5-minute chart, and looks a little head and shoulderish here on the 5-minute. So realistically, I could see SPY again pulling back down to the 200 simple again at 259.23. Of course, we'll just see, but it makes sense. Great for my Iron Condor though. Iron Condor expires next Friday, and I likely will get into another one down here somewhere if I can get some good premium, probably for May or June. So SPY just hanging out, doing its thing, inside day candle. Not all that much transpiring right now. Didn't have tons of requests for today, so let me go ahead and look over the ones I did have requests for. Here's US Steel, and US Steel mostly just hanging out. Today was a white candle gapping down, so it's a bearish gap and go. You can see the 100 simple, that blue line, still acting as a pretty good resistance. And you had a good bearish gap and go here. You had a good bearish gap and go here. And this kind of looks like a little bit of a flag pattern. So for me personally, I'm just not saying this is a head and shoulders, but I think it's going to trade down to at least 31 or 29. Doesn't have to happen, but I'm just a smidge more bearish on US Steel than bullish right now, just very short term. So if you are looking to do a put sale or bull put spread, just kind of wait that one out. Here's the weekly, and again, the weekly is kind of doing its thing. So let's see what happens on earnings on US Steel. I think that'll be, as a lot of these stocks will, that'll be kind of the big characteristic of exactly what this ends up doing. Let's add an SBU, and now we got Starbucks. So Starbucks made a little bit of a higher high and a higher low today. What's nice about this trade is I had one trader, my buddy Julian, who was talking about a double bottom on this one. So here's the double bottom on the daily chart. Big candle, you got a nice one white soldier come in. So there's the double bottom. This candle closing above that neckline. There's the neckline, and the retest coming in on late Friday afternoon. So if you hop in here to the hourly chart, this is also a really nice one that just kind of bounced right off the 50 EMA. So here's the 50 EMA on the hourly chart, trade right into the neckline, right off the bounce off the 50. That's where you're getting in bullish, pretty much right about there. So you can see it slowly kind of just grinding higher. Obviously this will be tied a little bit to the broader markets in general, but I like the trend short term, and it's a little bit more bullish than bearish, at least. Here's Twitter, TWTR, and Twitter down 1% today. An inside candle, had a pretty good gap yesterday, and really this is also on the hourly chart, just some type of retest in my opinion. Obviously tomorrow will be the determining factor if we go higher or lower. But there's the resistance, there's the breakout of the resistance, there's the retest of the resistance, and we'll just have to see. Back to the daily chart, your long-term moving averages, we are bouncing off the 100, so this nice low candle right here was 26.60, so that would have been a spot to certainly have gone long on Twitter, and you had a really nice old resistance from this gap acting as a new support as well. So we'll see what Twitter does, but again, this is just another one that was requested. Here's Square, ticker symbol SQ, a little bit of an upper shadow on Square. Exponential moving averages, we did trade into some of those today for sure. Here's the 100 simple moving average down there at 43.93. You can see I'm looking at getting in bullish on Square on a pullback. Realistically, this could pull back all the way to the 100 before bouncing, but that had a very nice gap yesterday, and it's looking for that trend or that gap to slowly continue. Tons of people with put sales and bull put spreads on ticker symbol SQ. So we'll just kind of have to see what it ends up doing. Here's what the weekly chart looks like, and the weekly still looks like a very nice retest of this ginormous triangle pattern. So good breakout, good retest. 20 is holding it up strong. So the good news is if this doesn't continue higher, which is entirely plausible, then likely it trades down a little bit lower and probably gives us another opportunity to get in at some particular juncture. Two other pieces of really cool information. I want to just say thank you so much for all those who have presently signed up for the back trading marathon. We've had 27 traders sign up for the back trading marathon so far, and just remember that all proceeds will go to charity. Even if you can't be there live, there will be a recording of all 7 hours It'll take a little bit to get on the website, obviously. I don't even know if my computer can handle 7 hours worth of recording, but it's going to be fantastic. Now, the other interesting thing that I was unaware of and I did not know about, truly, this was just happened to work out this way. So as you all know, the Cookery is the charity that we're donating to, all the proceeds for the Back Training Marathon, and on May 2nd, they were actually already raising money for something. So they were partnering with Insight Counseling Center to provide mental and behavioral health services to their students, and their goal is $8,000. Now, the exciting part is, my goal is 100 traders joining and signing up for the Back Training Marathon. So we're already 30% of the way there. If we do have 100 people join, that would be almost $3,000, almost half of their goal that we could contribute. And May 2nd just so happens to be my 30th birthday. So I figured like this is a nice little blend of everything just working out in beautiful unison. So it's really excited about that. And again, this is the first time I've ever done a charity event like this. So I hope I'm doing it well. If you guys have any suggestions, questions, concerns, thoughts, or feedback, just let me know. But what other trading company asks for you to join a product just purely for charity, right? I've never personally seen of one, but it's not just donating some of the proceeds, we're donating every single penny, everything, just right out, everything that was purchased is going to go right to the Cookery. Very pumped about it and super excited to also trade with all of you on Saturday. Thirdly, Wealth 365 Summit is underway. It is fantastic. People are loving it. Some great content, some great speakers, some fantastic thought leaders, and just having an absolutely splendid time being a part of it. So this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing a back trading session for an hour. It's going to be kind of like a lead up into the back trading marathon program. So just in case you guys want to get an idea of what the heck back trading is, if you want to see me do it live, that's going to be the next time I'm doing it. It's going to be entirely for free, and it's going to be very motivating. So anyway, just throwing that out there. Other than that, only one day trade on the day. Yesterday, I day traded like a wet soiled rat. I gave myself just an absolute F. I feel like I left, like 4 or 5 R's on the table. I did only lose 0.2 R's, taking me from 4.2 R's to 4 R's on the month. But I just feel like I got emotional. I feel like some of the trades, I don't know, I just didn't set it up correctly. So anyway, this is the only day trade that we played today was Netflix, and congrats to my buddy Matt, who has a bull put spread on Netflix. So this is a white candle gapping up, and if I just hide all the candles, all the drawings for a moment, notice, right, all the people who shorted there, huge bearish candle there. Just a nice, clean, even resistance level. Small gap, right above resistance. It was a retest gap. And here's the 5-minute chart. This was a very easy one to play. We called it out in the room. This is still, and always will be, for a long time at least, my favorite day trading pattern. You get a high wave, bearish candle on the 5-minute chart, and to make it even better, you get an inside day candle on the next 5 minutes. So our entry was here, our stop was here, 2R was there, we exited for 2Rs, and everyone in the room just had a really nice morning playing Netflix. I mean, this was a big winner. 2Rs in the first hour and a half of market open. And that was your boy Brad Reed leading the charge. So it felt really good. That took me from 4Rs to 6Rs for the month of April. So looking good, feeling good, trading good. Give myself an A+ for the day, making it a nice Wednesday, spelled with an I. Folks from around the world, I hope it was equally as profitable for you. I will see you all on Friday for the next free real life stock review. Hopefully I'll also see you in the Wealth 365 presentation. Then of course on Saturday, it's 30 bucks, all to charity, recorded back trading session, 7 hours. If you want to make money trading, this is probably going to be one of the best experiences you've had, and this is the exact regimen that I put myself in for 7 months straight, 7 hours a day, every single day, Sunday through Sunday. So you're gonna get a glimpse of it. It's gonna be fantastic. You rock. Thanks for watching this, and make sure to send me some of your requests for next week so that I can look at the stock that you want me to look at. Thanks so much. Bye.